just want to document something that the Lord just showed me, and feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, but wait a minute, I just said the Lord showed me, so how can you tell me if I'm wrong? No. No, here, really, the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, in chapter 13 of Numbers, said, Send thou the men that they may search the land of Canaan, which I give unto the children of Israel. Every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them. And Moses, by the commandment of the Lord, sent them from the wilderness of Paran. Okay, so that's all the Lord told him. Then it goes through all the names. So it sort of distracts you a little bit from the fact that, wait a minute. All of a sudden Moses, it says, and Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, or Canaan, and said unto them, okay, because that's all the Lord told him. He said, send them. Okay, but then it says, get you up this way southward and go up unto the mountain and see the land that is the people that dwelleth therein, and what they be like, and all that stuff. Whether they be strong or weak, few or many. The Lord didn't tell him to check that stuff out. And what the land is that they dwell in. I mean, the Lord was the one who told them it was a land flowing with milk and honey. He was the one who promised them, leading up to this, many different times, that I will take you into a land which floweth with milk and honey, and the Jebusites and the Amorites and the Hivites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and all those folks, they won't be able to stand up against you. This was something the Lord mentioned. I mean, I bet you I can just kind of flip back randomly here almost and land upon that. It was mentioned so many times. Maybe not necessarily in Numbers. I don't know. But I know, and if you've been following along with the books as we've read them here, you are also familiar with those names, those folks that the Lord said. I mean, it makes you wonder, did they even know who those people were when the Lord was bringing it up? Probably not, I guess, because, it didn't stand to make a point with them. They didn't say, oh, yeah, I remember the names of those guys. Yeah, that's right, that's the ones. But they weren't paying any attention when the Lord told them that. It was like, yeah, we don't know who they are. Yeah, okay, whatever. And so, sure enough, here comes the moment of, all right, I can't find it, but it's there, I just think it'd be kind of neat if folks and they just go, yeah, right there, see? But, you've been following along. So, anyway, they didn't believe the word of the Lord. Yeah, I'm not finding an instance. Nonetheless, here it is. When the time came, oops, I'm in 14 now. It's a little past. But, yeah, there they are, right there. The Amalekites, Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites, dwell in the mountains of the Canaan, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. Those are all the ones the Lord mentioned earlier. Yet they didn't believe the word of the Lord. And Moses, that's the other point, went beyond what the Lord told him to do. He didn't tell him to check into those details. He just said, do it. And Moses tacked on. Did you ever think of that before? I'm just curious.